Hello all, welcome to Knowledge Hub with HK. So today's topic is about normal flora or normal microflora of human body. What this term means, normal flora. Okay, so this term refers to the normal flora term refers to the microbial population, okay, that are frequently found on internal and external surface of a healthy, okay. A normal flora are the microbial population or the microorganisms that are frequently found on internal and external surface of a healthy, normal human and animal. It means that the animal or the human is not in a disease, okay, with a disease. Animal and human are not with a disease. These carries a normal microorganisms, okay. So normal flora get influenced or undergoes constant changes in accordance with the lifestyle of a human or the animal or the environment where they are living, okay. So based on this, the changes or the constant changes occurs in the microbial population on the normal healthy human and animal, okay. So the normal microflora is of two types. One is resident flora, one is resident flora, and the other is transient flora, okay. What is resident flora or what is transient flora? So the resident flora consists of a fixed constant type of microorganisms which are found in a given area at a given age, okay. So these resident flora are a fixed constant type of microorganisms which are found at a given area. They are specific to area at a given age, okay. For example, if these resident flora are disturbed, they have the property to reestablish themselves, okay. They reestablish by themselves, okay. So the what is the advantage of resident flora? They prevent colonization of other or pathogenic microorganisms, okay. So that the resident flora covers the area and doesn't allow the pathogenic or infection causing microorganisms to grow at the surface, okay, or the skin or the area of the human or animal. What is a resident flora? Transient flora. Transient flora, first do remember that transient flora are opportunistic in nature, okay. They are opportunistic microorganisms. They are found in a normal healthy human, but they are opportunistic. It means they are either pathogenic or non-pathogenic microorganisms that inhibit the skin or mucous membrane for hours, days, or weeks. It varies from time to time. Transient flora are not constant. It varies from time to time, derived from the environment. That doesn't, and the property of reestablishment, which is found in the resident flora, is lacking in this transient flora. That means the transient flora doesn't have the ability to establish themselves, okay. There is no establishment property found in transient flora, and these are opportunistic pathogen. When the conditions become adverse from non-pathogenic, they convert into pathogenic. That means they can cause disease. That means we have studied this, right, this point, that resident flora doesn't allow the pathogenic or that other microorganisms to grow over there by this property of reestablishment. In transient flora, it happens sometimes, right? If the resident flora is disturbed, the transient microflora may colonize or establish or proliferate and produce a disease at that specific site, okay. So the normal microbial flora plays a very important role for the beneficiation of human and animals, okay. So here we will be studying the advantages. What are the advantages of these normal flora? uh, uh, First example is the microbial flora of intestine microbial flora, as I mentioned in the earlier, that they are the normal flora are found internally and the externally on the human, normal healthy human and animal. Okay, so the microorganisms which are found in the intestine have the property to absorb vitamin B and vitamin K from the they supply some nutritional needs of the host. Okay, they absorb and supply nutritional needs of the host. Here host is nothing but the animal or the human. Okay, so the next advantage of this is it prevents, it avoids the it doesn't allow the growth of other pathogenic microorganism. Okay, by colonization. Okay, they establish themselves. Because of that reason, there is no space for the pathogenic microorganisms to have the entry. Okay, so the third point is here it indirectly or directly raising the immune system. Okay, the immune status of the host against the pathogen. Okay, the next point we can say here is normal microflora may have the ability to produce antibiotic. Okay, this point which I the second point, avoiding the growth of transient flora or the pathogenic flora is by producing the micro no, the normal flora produces antibiotic or the bacteriocin to kill the other microorganisms. These are the substances which are responsible to avoid the growth or inhibit or kill the growth of other microorganisms. Okay, so types of bacteriocin, there are many types of antibiotic, but I would like to say some examples for bacteriocin. Here is colicins, okay, and pyosines. These are produced by the microorganisms like E. coli, okay, and Pseudomonas, etc. And the third, next, you got to know what are the advantages. Now, what is the disadvantage? Okay, disadvantage is only I can say is only one disadvantage maybe. So here what happens is the disadvantage is the third point which I mentioned in the advantage, like it raises the immune status of the host, right? The normal flora increases the immune status of the host. In what way it is raising the immune status? By possessing related or shared antigen, correct? Shared antigen property. Because of this reason, it is raising the immune status of the host. So this point is also a disadvantage of normal flora. Why? Because when you go for diagnosis, it causes confusion in diagnosis due to their ubiquitous presence in the body and the resemblance to some of the pathogenic property. Okay, the property, because of this property, they create confusion in the diagnosis. Okay, so with this introduction, I'll continue in the next video about the normal flora of the skin. Okay, so with this video I would like to take leave. Thank you so much for hearing me, and do subscribe and comment your okay, comment. So please can you comment the is completely sterile fluid or the organs of the normal healthy human? That means there should be no microorganisms present in that specific fluid or area. Okay, so do let me know in the comments your answer. Thank you so much. Bye bye, take care.